A good deal of damage it also is going to inconvenience customers of the Fidelity Federal Bank at 399 Forest Hill Boulevard. It didn't take long to put the blaze out, about 6 o'clock this morning, but it will take a while to renovate the building since smoke and water damage was extensive. So for now, people who normally bank at the Forest Hill branch are being asked to do their banking at the main Fidelity office at 218 Datura Street in West Palm Beach. And a suspicious fire earlier this morning caused extensive damage to a West Palm Beach church. Firefighters were called to the Church of God about 12:30 in the morning. The kitchen area and the pastor's office are gutted, and there's a lot of smoke damage in the hallway. No dollar estimate yet, but arson is suspected. Jim?
There's been a lot of attention recently given to the rights of victims of crimes. It surfaced again locally in the past few weeks when a rape victim was awarded a $1 million settlement. In her legal journal tonight, Kathy Smith reports on what impact this decision might have.
In 1974, singer Connie Francis was raped in her Long Island hotel room. She later sued the hotel because they had failed to repair a lock on the room's door. She won $1.5 million. 2 weeks ago, a similar case happened here in Palm Beach County. A young woman sued an employment agency, which had sent her to a hotel for a job. There she was raped by a man who had set up what turned out to be a bogus interview. The jury awarded her $1 million. Lois Frankel represented the woman.
Well, I think that at least as to employment agencies, it's going to send a signal to them that they have a duty to their applicants, and they're not merely meat markets letting bodies pass back and forth through their doors.
Frankel says her client decided to sue in hopes other women would not become similar victims.
I think it also represents to her the fact that she was an innocent victim, that she did not deserve what happened to her. I think it's going to restore a little bit her faith into people.
But should third parties be held responsible for a crime they didn't actually commit?
Where the court determines that gross negligence occurs on their part, absolutely. I think there are obligations.
But many defense attorneys don't feel multi-million-dollar verdicts against third parties are just. They say such awards drive up the cost of insurance for everyone. One attorney said, "The country isn't risk-free, and I don't think every risk should be assigned to someone."
I think you're going to find firms beginning to do a lot of preventative work to see in essence that they don't fall victim to a multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
With the Legal Journal, Catherine Smith, Action 5 News.
Your phone rates should be going down soon if you're an AT&T customer. The Federal Communications Commission has ordered AT&T to cut its long-distance rates by an average of 6%. The rate cut includes most direct dial, operator-assisted, and international calls, as well as WAT service. The FCC ordered the reduction after concluding that AT&T had exaggerated in reporting some costs and expenses to the Commission. The cut could take effect at the end of the month.
Well, it's a first for the Intercity First Aid Squad in Lake Park. They've named a woman to run the ambulance operations. 28-year-old Pam Lovins is the first woman chief in the history of the paramedic service. She'll oversee a $500 million operation which will soon expand and work out of Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center. Officials say the North County area is growing so rapidly it will help cut down on the response time of the emergency crews.
When it comes to taking care of your body, your feet are probably the part you ignore the most. And if you're feeling properly guilty now, Joanne Coley has a report on how you can remedy that.
We're on our feet a majority of our waking hours, and that means problems can develop from bunions to hammer toes.
Very often people, as they get older, get structural problems. Those include the contracted hammer toes, bunions, flat feet, and the like. In Florida, we have a large majority of people that we see in our practice that also have ingrown toenails and fungus infections of the nails.
And since it's National Foot Health Month, it's only right that we should pay homage to our heels and our toes.
The blood deep into the foot again and allow it to go back up the leg.
I see.
As part of the attempt to draw attention to our feet, the American Podiatry Association held a free screening at the Medicine Shop in Lake Park. All different sizes and shapes of feet walked in for a checkup. The most common foot problem, according to the National Center for Health Statistics, are corns and calluses.
Calluses are generally shearing forces on the bottom of the foot that thicken the soles, the bottom of the foot, and cause a thickening in the skin.
Our feet are designed to take us the equivalent of 5 times around the world. And to make sure you're always on your toes, a regular checkup to your podiatrist will keep you one step ahead. Joanne Coley, Action 5 News.
And when we return, more fallout from the Soviet Olympic pullout.
And L.A. businessmen may feel the brunt of it.